No, no.
Back and throw. There's a left back. A Davey in the lead. The Giants run the pivot. The Giants run the pivot. Now there's a steal by Bird. Underneath the DJ. Lays it in. Right out 1 second left. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. Oh, wow. In your life have you seen anything like that? No. Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes.
Roy Harder.
Woo! It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, where we talk to sports and other stuff, like Coke. Remember, kids, when it comes to Coke, drink the brown kind and snort the white kind. I'm Roy Harder, and here's your host, Mr. Eastside David McDonald, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Roy.
Hey, buddy.
What happened? Roy, are you aware that the intro was going on and on and on, and everyone was waiting for your intro, and you were just looking at the ground?
No, because I didn't see any of that. All I saw was a screen that said the DMSP, and I don't hear any music or any kind of cues whatsoever.
Okay. All right, yeah. We're trying new systems to incorporate all kinds of things, so I'm just letting everyone know that this we have a whole bunch of new systems because the Davey Mac Sports Program has got big plans. No bullshit. We are dedicated to improving the overall sound and the quality and then this and that. And then we're going to expand. We're going to put, you don't know what we're going to be doing in the next year and a half, 2 years. But I'm telling you, it's very exciting. I am telling you. Robert and Roy know exactly what I'm talking about. We have a secret weapon who's working for us. We cannot reveal who that person is, but this secret weapon has already been on fire with videos, amazing videos.
Oh, I can't wait to meet him.
Videos that were so nice, Robert. Beautiful production.
What's wrong, David? Why do you sound so apprehensive?
I'm talking to Robert. I'm just talking to him about how great this new guy is with the production and the videos and the quality. And
sounds like you're kind of rubbing it in a bit, David.
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am. I'm very sure.
Okay.
Today we're trying a new thing. It's to get Roy's keyboards involved. So I suppose you weren't able to hear the introduction today.
No, I heard not, and I saw nothing either. So I'm flying blind. As a matter of fact, as I'm watching the show, I just realized that this is the Roy Harder Sports Show because I'm dead center in the middle of the screen. I don't know.
Why have you done this? Robert, is he in the fucking middle?
I thought that's where he belonged.
No,
isn't that what you want?
the star is in the fucking middle. What
Okay,
the
hang
fuck
on.
is wrong with you? I sent him 2 goddamn videos in show prep 24 hours ago. There's no point in sending the 2 of you 24-hour in advance show prep, 24-hour in advance.
I'm here, buddy.
If you had done 48 hours in advance, I would have had maybe enough time to move my desktop home.
Fuck off! All I heard from Robert complaining, if we're gonna play videos, I need like the show prep to be sent the day before. I go, well, that's really not how sports works, but fine. I will actually succumb to your bullshit. I'll send you because sports is an everyday thing. I gotta find. For instance, I can't send the show prep on Saturday when the fucking Kentucky Derby's on Saturday, right? So,
that's right.
But nevertheless, no. I said I compromised my fucking soul and spirit. I said I'm going to send him the fucking show prep. I said I'm going to send it to Roy, the show prep.
Yep.
30 seconds before the thing, Roy goes, I don't have the intro. He goes, how am I supposed to read the intro? I go, oh, fuck. Maybe you could have, like, just written it out 24 hours ago, you motherfucker.
Well, good news is, David, I own a printer. So I do have the show prep.
And the better news is it didn't matter anyway, because I didn't set up the cues right for Roy. So here we are.
I am beyond sick, as you can hear. And you can tell. I am beyond sick. Yes. And is my son, who is going to be 15 years old, Stanley Mack is, in 13 days, Roy Harder.
Oh, wonderful.
All right. This young man has so much energy, Roy. He is currently sleeping, dead asleep, with the goddamn dogs having a freak out party. That's how sick he is. So I'm pointing the finger at him. See, you'd think I'd be kind. But you know what I woke up to this morning? Everyone is busting Dave Man's balls. I make him some beautiful chicken nuggets, Roy. When he finally gets out of bed at 11 a.m., I make him a beautiful plate of chicken nuggets. Absolutely. And I pour him a beautiful glass of nice milk.
Good breakfast.
You drink this, son. You shut up. So that's not to Stanley. That's to the dogs. Both dogs are here, and they're aggravating the fuck out of me today.
I thought you were looking at me, David. But
no,
okay.
not you, not Robert.
I winced out of habit.
The fucking dogs are killing my ass.
Oh, well, the good news is we can't hear them here, David.
Fucking, I know, but since the fucking second one of this show, over there has been we know, you guys, these two dogs, I don't think they like each other. They're brothers, Roy, but it's just a constant fucking battle. It's Shaq and Kobe over here. Look at this. Now he brings me the fucking carrot. He doesn't realize I'm on the air. What is this? These guys, now they want to play catch? I'm doing a podcast. Okay? Do you have any idea what that? Look at this. He's coming up to the fucking thing. He wants to play catch. Roy, should I be playing catch on the air? What the fuck? I mean, isn't that?
He's the Airbud of podcasting.
The fuck? Look at these guys. Here, let me show them to you real quick. They're always with the fucking carrot. He loves this goddamn carrot, and then they battle the fucking carrot.
Wow. Jeez. Hey, I don't let my dogs into the studio, David.
You're smart.
Yeah, no dogs, no drinks.
Well, I'm going for more of a band, Shangri-La, 1969 type of, like, Robbie Robertson's going to be bringing in like a fucking dog, or like Rick Danko probably be bringing in like a fucking goat. Yeah. Are you gonna tell Rick Danko not to bring his animal into the studio? No. Yeah. That's the way I work. I know Roy's studio is absolutely stunningly gorgeous.
Thanks,
Rick,
David.
get your goddamn goat out of my studio.
So I'm very aggravated. I'm actually kind of aggravated, but kind of not aggravated. I am truly fucking sick beyond sick. But what I like to do is just fucking load the goddamn DayQuil into the system. So I'm actually a little bit DayQuil high right now. So it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of sick and fun. It's all at the same time. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying life. And as you know, I'm enjoying life primarily because of the New York Knicks. The fucking Knickerbockers, baby.
Yeah.
Do you know? So when we last left you, last Tuesday, I was so fired up. I said, if the Knicks blow this fucking series, I'm canceling the Davey Mac Sports Program forever. I meant it.
Oh, boy.
I meant it. I was not going to do a sports podcast where I had to talk about and thus dwell on the Knicks blowing a 3-1 lead over Philly. However, I will take all the heat, Knicks fans. I'll never fucking put you in that position again. On the Davey Mac Sports Program, we played the 15 made shots in 60 seconds challenge. Round one, I thought I had it in the bag. I fucking shoot it. The ball comes up short. Then I do it in round two. I complete the challenge. In fact, I got 16 shots in round 2. But the point is, I tried to say that round 1 was a practice round. I tried to cheat and lie. And that's why the Knicks, after we did that show, the Knicks had the most heartbreaking loss since the fucking Reggie Miller game.
Oh, boy.
They're up 6 points, Roy, with 28 seconds to go. What's the one thing in basketball that you don't do when you're up 6 points with 28 seconds to go?
For one thing,
me, Roy Harder, what do you think?
You don't stop to tie your shoes, David. You just keep on playing.
I
This
always
is when it
forget
counts.
when you ask a psychopath a question, you get psychopathic answers. I'm not gonna, Robert, up 6.
Yeah.
Don't stop to tie your shoes, he said. You are more of Mozart than the fucking actor who played Mozart in Amadeus. Like, that fucking role should have been. That is the Roy Harder story. And I feel like fucking Consigliere, or no, what was the guy's name? Not Consigliere. That's fucking mafia shit. What was the guy's name? The Italian.
I think you're right. Oh man, Saliveri.
It was like Commodore or something, like Commodore, something. But yeah.
Bobby's gonna let us know in a second. He's googling it now.
Don't look it up, Robert. No one gives a fuck about Amadeus. But
Falco did.
Robert,
Good one, Bobby. I like that one.
What is something you don't do up 6 points with 28 seconds to go? We're going to ignore Roy Harder's insane "don't stop to tie your shoes" comment.
I'd say you don't want to foul up 6 points with 28 because it stops the clock. But I do like this answer.
You don't want to foul. Joda, the 5150, says you don't want to shit on the floor. Joda, you belong in a straitjacket with Roy. Both of you two in fucking Arkham Asylum next to the Joker and the Riddler, where all you 4 of you fucking weird, crazy-ass supervillains can hang out. And I don't know what the fuck you do in Arkham Asylum. Play fucking Connect 4, Parcheesi? I don't know what goes on over there. You don't want to foul. That's it. And the fucking kid, Tyrese Maxey, takes the goddamn basketball. And if you heard me, Davey Mac Sports Program, you know I was worried about 2 people, obviously, Joel Embiid and Maxey. I mean, that's a very obvious comment, but I was worried about this kid. I mean, it is, but I was worried about this kid. He's having a great game. He has the ball. He goes down the court. He pump fakes Mitchell Robinson, a 7'1" center. He pump fakes. He gets Mitchell Robinson up in the air. He takes the foul. He shoots the 3. He makes the 3. Then he converts the free throw for the 4-point play. Then the Knicks fucking get the ball. They miss a fucking free throw. Now it's 3-point game. Maxey takes a shot from the logo. Bam! Tie game. Knicks blow the fucking game. They lose in overtime. And I'm thinking the Davey Mac Sports Program is going to end. I am thinking after the 76ers won that game 5, I swear to you, I'm thinking I'm going to have to alert Robert and Roy on Sunday that this is it. Because I'm thinking Knicks will lose in game 6 and the Knicks will lose in game 7. I couldn't. I don't mean this to be hyperbolic. I wanted to fucking kill myself after game 5. The fucking wall, see this wall right here? Every once in a while, I think that right there, up there, I think that's a perfect spot for a Brooks was here scenario. Like, I could see myself writing my name right there. Davey Mac was here. The Knicks did this to him. My fucking spirit will haunt this entire goddamn apartment complex. As I'm pretty much already doing, I am the resident thief. I've been noticing more and more, Roy, in my neighborhood.
What's that?
Every time I go out and smoke, which I think is being considerate. I'm not smoking in the fucking apartment. Every time I go out there, Roy, people are shutting their windows louder and louder, like they're saying, making a point. This is what I hear every time I smoke.
Wow. Yeah, they're making a statement
so
there.
hard for it. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to smoke inside the apartment? Fucking bitch.
I think your dogs are.
Everyone's getting shots. The dogs, Stanley Mac,
Yeah.
Nancy's.
Love it.
It's very sick. Did I tell you? So after the goddamn Knicks blew Game 5, I'm thinking we're fucked. We're fucked. You know, Game 6 is in Philly, and I just don't see it. I mean, I thought we were absolutely, as the kids say, cooked. And then Jalen Brunson decides, fuck y'all. And who has been talking to you about Jalen Brunson for 2 straight fucking years? Not Kendrick Perkins. He's on the bandwagon this year. Thank you. Not Charles Barkley. He's on the bandwagon now. I'm talking 2 fucking years ago. Who told you this Jalen Brunson will lead the Knicks to the promised land? The answer, go ahead, Roy. You actually are going to answer it.
Eastside Dave did.
Thank you, Roy. Are you sure you're not on the DayQuil?
You know, I guess something happens when I have a keyboard in front of me, David. I think it affects my performance.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't quite figure it out. I'll try to be a little bit more straight for you, David. I apologize.
No. I'm enjoying this.
Okay.
Yeah, you gay it up, Roy.
Yeah. You just keep going insane and saying crazy ass fucking things because I am really sick. I really am on DayQuil, and you're sort of making me lose my mind. But it's like in a fun way where I'm like, I'm going to go crazy. But at least like I'm going to be laughing. It's one of those like when you get sent to the funny farm, at least like the guy's like, like if you slow that down, the person is smiling.
Right.
The person's happy. Right. I'd rather be that fucking crazy funny farm guy than like, I'm going to kill my wife. I'm going to kill my wife. Who's seen my wife? Anyone seen my wife? I'm going to kill her. I got to kill my wife. Like
the Rob Insane Asylum.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, Roberts, when he goes fucking crazy, it will be a dark situation, a Travis Bickle taxi driver type of deal, where there's going to be guns popping out of each arm, each sleeve, and he's, you talking to me, you talking to Robert? Well, Robert's the only one standing here, motherfucker. You talking to me? Talking to me? So, but yeah, no, I'm just going to be the guy like, you have no idea how gifted Roy is, Doctor. Roy wrote all of the music you've ever heard in your life, Doctor. Yes, Mr. Okay, we're going to have to keep Mr. McDonald here, nurse, for the next, 20 years or so. Here you go. Here's the paperwork, nurse. So when the Knicks blew that game, I thought, nope. When they go back to Game 6 and Jalen fucking Brunson, and I've been saying it forever, this is a champion, okay? I have Eli Manning's jersey hanging behind me. I don't know if everyone can see that. That's his actual jersey. Some people have claimed that that's a baby jersey.
It's number 10, is it? Is that correct?
Yeah, number 10. And people say,
got it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the dog.
You're allowed to hit him, buddy.
People say this is some kind of small jersey, Roy. What people are
perspective.
What people are
It's just
what people have claimed, because I've said to people forever and ever, because they didn't know how far back the wall is. I've been saying that this is Eli's jersey. What they don't understand is Eli Manning is actually 2 feet 2 inches tall. And
dude, when you brought that up, I thought it was a full-size jersey. And when you walked that up, I was like, wait a minute, what the? That's like his dog's jersey or something.
Yeah. Now I gotta put it back. So
What's amazing, Roy, is you would think the head hole would be a lot more stretched out because they got that waterhead playing quarterback.
Hey, I heard that. So did Enzo. He's sitting right by me. He's had enough of Sunday.
Yeah.
And when Jalen Brunson went out there, I thought, oh my God. And the game which was game 6. Fucking the Knicks get out to a 22-point lead, Roy Harder. A 22-point lead. I'm thinking, we got this.
Can't lose now.
I'm thinking, this has been the best playoff series as a Knicks fan. Just a Knicks fan. This has been the best Knicks playoff series ever. Every game has been close. The statistical odds of that happening are 1 in a million. You saw the Larry Bird Celtics versus Magic Johnson Lakers. You know, those fucking series were going 6 and 7 games all the time. You would always get at least 2 blowouts. Usually at one point in the series, the Lakers would kick the shit out of the Celtics, and then usually at some point in the series, the Celtics would kick the shit out of the Lakers. You didn't get close games every fucking game being close. You didn't get it. And I'm thinking, Knicks up 22. Finally, this is the day. This is the day that we're going to have a blowout, and it's going to be a Knicks blowout on the Philadelphia 76ers. And instead, the Sixers come roaring back, down 22 points. They come roaring all the way back, leads down to 18, 12, 6. I see the lead evaporating, 3 points. Next thing you know, it's a tie game. Next thing you know, the 76ers have the lead. They go into halftime, does Philly, with the fucking lead. Wow. I'm thinking, what was that? Who gets out to a 22-point lead? Looks like the fucking 92 Dream Team. And then so quickly gives it away. I'm thinking, what am I watching here? And then the second half was incredible. Back and forth. Everybody contributing. OG Anunoby fucking dunking, posterizing. Joel Embiid is one of the great moments of my life. I consider it probably the second best moment ever. Sorry, Stanley Mack. I know you're under the weather, but this was better. It was. Giving me the eye just because he's sick. If he can fucking get off his ass, get off the couch, and fucking dunk over Joel Embiid, he's welcome to that number 2 spot.
You tell him, David.
Right?
Yeah.
Brunson down, keeps going down. Late in the game, it's 111, and then Josh Hart steps up with a 3, and that was it. The Knicks win game 6, and they win that series against the Philadelphia 76ers, and they head to the Eastern Conference semifinals to take on the Indiana Pacers. Those goddamn Hicks. Those fucking shit-kicking, stupid, corn-eating, fucking redneck Indiana Hicks. Let me tell you something. The New York boys are going to your stupid rural city, and we're going to fuck it up. I've been to Indianapolis, yo. You know what you can fucking do? I got 2 words for you. Jerk and off. That's all you do in Indianapolis. You stay in your fucking hotel room and you spank the weasel.
While you're eating corn.
That's a fucking place. I'm not kidding. I went to the Indianapolis for the second Super Bowl, the Giants-Patriots, the round number 2.
Yeah.
Where the Giants defeated Tom Brady and the New England Patriots again.
Yeah.
I was there. Indianapolis.
Or he gave you that jersey.
But they shut down at like 10 p.m. That ain't a fucking city, bros.
No, not at all.
Not 10 p.m. Come on. 10 p.m.
They're like, you know, nothing is open in fucking Indianapolis. And the goddamn city is 4 fucking blocks. What the shit kind of city is this? I've seen fucking Roy's Studio qualifies as a better city than Indianapolis.
And there's more homeless people
later. You know, it's more productive. It's got
It's cleaner.
much later hours.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, it's larger. Indianapolis is 4 fucking blocks. Kevin Flynn says, don't underestimate Indiana. I'm not.
Uh-oh.
Just so everyone knows, the Pacers beat the Knicks 2 out of 3 this year. Okay?
Yeah.
But I want to tell you something. This is a different Knicks team. If anyone from Indiana is all excited because, we beat the Knicks 2 out of 3 times this season in the regular season, then you're fools. This is a better Knicks team. They're playing their best basketball of the year right now.
Well
And
said, David.
what the Knicks have is one of the best team unities I've seen in a long, long time. And the Knicks right now are revolutionizing basketball. I kid you not. The fucking super teams, the fucking big 3 super teams are going the way of the dodo. Why? LeBron out of the playoffs. Steph Curry out of the playoffs. James Harden out of the playoffs. Russell Westbrook out of the playoffs. Chris
That's
Paul
it, David.
out
I'm running
of
out
the
of keys.
playoffs. Kevin Durant out of the playoffs. Devin Booker out of the playoffs. Do you see what I'm getting at? All your fucking guys who keep chasing the super team of 10 years ago are old and they're done. They're out. And now people like the Knicks and like the Timberwolves, the good old-fashioned draft, motherfuckers, and then the right trade, the right free agency acquisition here and there. But you got to go draft. You got to sign the right guys. Brunson was a free agent pickup. It's the greatest free agency pickup probably in New York sports history.
Oh, that's saying something, buddy. That's a big statement there.
I don't know one better. A-Rod?
He plays baseball, though.
I said New York sports.
Oh, good point. Good point. Yep. I thought I had you there. Didn't mean to quibble.
Roy finally had a sports point. You shut him down faster than the Knicks shutting down Joel Embiid.
That's right. Well deserved.
He knows that I'm on DayQuil, and he wants to get me. He's trying to get me.
Almost
I
had
think
you.
he wanted to just show he knew some sports. He was like, look, is this a quiz? Hey, Rod, I know that one.
I'm
All right,
helping.
let's do New York athletes. A game show? Yes, go ahead, Robert.
I was just going to tell you, the Knicks have been absolutely haunting me the past 5 days, David. It started with them closing out the series. My dad was watching the game and I was streaming it, and I was about 3 minutes behind him. And he called me with 3 minutes left to go just to talk me through the ending instead of just being like, hey, shut it off. It's going to not be fun to watch. And then my cousin got married yesterday, and the father of the groom gave his speech. And we've been on air 27 minutes, and his whole speech was about the Knicks. And he'd still be going. He had another 13 minutes to go. It ended with him talking about how OJ ruined the one finals game. Because, you know, when you think toast, wedding toast, you definitely want to bring up OJ Simpson.
No, OJ killed I told you, OJ killed the Knicks in the Houston Rockets series in the NBA Finals. When he did that fucking white Bronco car chase, all the good karma that was surrounding New York, and Patrick Ewing's finally going to get a championship, it all disappeared. It was everyone focused on OJ, and then like the Knicks, I don't know why it affected them like that, but it really did seem to, all of their mojo disappeared with fucking OJ Simpson. That's why I hate that motherfucker to this day. I know he just died. You're not supposed to say shit about people who fucking die. But OJ, you can rot in hell for what you did to the 1994 New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. You can rot in hell. I'm not familiar with the rest of your football career or what you did off the field, before or after that. I don't really, follow, all of the news very well. But for the 1994 NBA Finals, Jinx, OJ Simpson, burn in hell, man. And I know that's a hot take. All right? Just like, you know what? Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer, David. That's
Easy,
a strong
Dave.
statement, buddy.
We're live.
Pretty strong statement, buddy.
Roy, I'm going to do an improv New York sports challenge with you right now.
Okay, let's do it.
Are you up for this?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
I'm going to give you an athlete. Just off the top of my head, you have to tell me what team they played for. It's as simple as that.
Sounds easy.
They're only going to be New York sports teams. I will remind you of that. So you can narrow it down real quick.
That leaves me with 2 choices, right, buddy?
Well, we got baseball, basketball, football, and hockey in this town, buddy.
Oh, it suddenly got very, very tricky. Okay, let's try it. Let's give it a shot.
Don Mattingly.
Baseball, David.
What team?
That would be the New York Yankees.
Excellent. 1 point. If you get to 5 points, you're the winner. If you get 3 strikes, you lose. It's as simple as that. You're either going to win this fucking game or you're going to lose. Patrick Ewing.
That would be the New York Knickerbockers basketball, David.
Damn. Lawrence Taylor.
Kicking in your face. That is the Giants, and that is football.
Excellent. But I think you were thinking Lawrence Tynes, the kicker, because I know you so well. Because you said kicking in your face.
Yeah,
Lawrence Taylor is who I was asking for. He played for the Giants. You got lucky. You get the point.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. Were you thinking Lawrence Tynes?
Yes, I actually thought they were the same guy, but you just kind of said his name wrong.
Since you admitted that you were wrong, I'm admitting to fucking lying to you. Take that point away from him, Robert. He gets his first X. I know Lawrence Tynes and Lawrence Taylor both played for the Giants. I didn't appreciate how you tried to trick me.
Apologies, David.
Joe Namath.
Ooh, New York. He's a football player, and he plays with the New York. What's the hell's the name of that team?
What's the hell's the name of the team?
Joe Namath. Damn it. It's not the Giants. Can it be?
Oh, my God. You better get this, motherfucker. There's a lot of people.
Joe Namath is...
Joe Namath. Think Brady Bunch. What jersey was he wearing when he was on the Brady Bunch? What color was it? Think about that.
It was blue. Giants.
Jets. That's strike 2. That's strike 2. So you have 3 points and 2 strikes, I believe, right?
Yep. How many more do I need to win?
You got to get 5 to win or 3 strikes and you lose.
Oh, okay. All right. Pressure's on.
So the pressure is on. These next 2 questions are going to determine your entire fucking life.
Okay. Bring them on, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to bring them on. Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, I know this one, buddy. He's a hockey player, and he plays with the New York. Oh, that's tricky, because this could be Islanders or Rangers. There's 2 New York hockey teams, David. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm going to go with the New York City Rangers. I'm going to go with the Rangers, David.
It was the Rangers. Late in his career, Gretzky played for the Rangers. Of course, he started with the Edmonton Oilers. Then he went to the LA Kings. There was, I believe, a St. Louis Blues pit stop. But late in his career, played for the Rangers. All right, so this is it. You get it right, you win. You get it wrong, you lose.
Okay, buddy.
Who's that? Latrell Sprewell.
Is that a real name, David?
That's a real name. That's a real fucking name, baby.
Latrell
Sprewell.
I'm going to say, it sounds like an ethnic name, David, so I'm going to say football. That's my first guess.
Are you sure?
Well, it could be basketball. Could be basketball. Oh, okay. Is he New York Knickerbocker, David?
He's a Nick! Roy wins! Roy Harder! The New York sports champion! Right.
We found a new contender. Apparently, Enzo didn't like Roy's new reign of New York sports.
As soon as we got all excited, the dogs fought each other. It's crazy with these 2.
You and your dog fights, David.
The constant. Whoa! You're making me sound like Michael Vick over here. You and your dog fights. I don't know. I didn't like the sound of that.
You used the same defense Vic did. When we got excited, the dogs started fighting. I don't know what to tell you.
You and your dog fights. Real quick, other NBA semifinals. Nuggets are taking on the T-Wolves now. Mavs, Thunder. Mavs beat the Clippers. Thunder beat the Pelicans. Celtics, who beat the Heat, play Magic or Cavs. There you go with the NBA Finals. Here's the thing. Who told you Doc Rivers is a choke artist? right? And I know that Giannis Antetokounmpo was out for the series, and I know Damian Lillard missed a game in the series. I told you Doc Rivers is a fucking choke artist. You know, he's been to like six straight game sevens since he won the NBA championship with the Celtics in 2008. He's been to like 6 straight game sevens, and he's lost them all. Okay? That is prime time choke artist. Sometimes you get lucky, you win a championship, but my God, no. And then the other thing with the Bucks, this Patrick Beverley, man, what the fuck? So Roy, this Patrick Beverley, the fucking Roy's been on the Bob Gable's asking how long has Roy been on a sports show? Believe it or not, sadly, we started the Davey Mac Sports Program in 2010. You can get all those archived episodes anywhere you get podcasts or on YouTube. So, yeah, for 14 years, Roy's been with me. He's been
fucking up left and right.
Yeah. Well, he did just win that New York Sports Challenge, though.
Yeah.
We got to give Roy a pass.
Yeah, give me a break there. Come on.
No, I mean, you know, the whole fucking Joe Namath debacle. I mean, not knowing Joe Namath with the Jets.
Yeah, football is my weak point, definitely. Football and basketball.
Live, Vic. By the way, this show is live if you're watching right exactly now on Twitter. And if you're watching on YouTube, we will put up the replay and the podcast on Monday, just so everyone knows. So watch this here right now. The podcast, the full episode will be then uploaded on Monday. But the other thing with the Bucks was this Patrick Beverley, man. So the Bucks are going to lose the fucking game, lose the series. He takes a basketball, Roy. He throws it into the stands.
You're supposed to do that, right? Into the stands. Okay.
I know, no. Yeah, but he throws it into the stands, hits a woman in the head. The guy next to her then, like, gets the basketball and is like, did you mean to do that? Like, you know, like really, really white folk. And he gives it back to Patrick Beverley. And after he gives it back to Patrick Beverley, he fucking hurls it again. He throws
the same woman?
No, this time at the guy who gave him the ball. And the guy just tossed him the ball, like an underhand practically toss. Like it was a very soft toss. He wasn't like throwing it back at Beverley. So again, to recap, Beverley freaks out, throws the ball into the stands, hits a woman in the head. The guy next to her picks the ball up and just tosses it back. Was like, that's weird. Did you mean to do that? And when he tosses it back to Beverley, Beverley catches it and then fucking whips it right back at the guy. So you can put Patrick Beverley in the Roy Harder and that listener, you know, with the Arkham Asylum, because he's lost his fucking mind.
Yes.
Patrick Beverley is not good for the goddamn antics that Patrick Beverley brings to the fucking table. After the game, Roy.
Yeah.
A fucking woman in the locker room asks him about this scenario. You know what he says to her?
What's that, buddy?
I don't answer. I'm not answering your question unless you subscribe to my podcast, which is actually
He's the man.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard, and I might start using. But again, if I'm a member in the media, I think I just take like my little pen and paper and I just stab him right in the fucking eye with the pen, and then I take my notepad and I stick it down his fucking mouth. And I just try to suffocate and blind him right there. I mean, seriously, if I'm there and that's my job, I'm a fucking beat reporter in the NBA. And I'm there to get a quote because I got to fucking whip up 300 words by midnight tonight from my stupid ass sports editor. If I'm there doing that and the fucking guy says, I'm not answering your question unless you subscribe to my podcast, I'm going to take my cell phone and kill him with it.
Unless he has a basketball to defend himself.
But Patrick Beverley sucks. He fucking acts like he's Kevin Durant with this shit.
I know.
He's nothing. He's a role player. He's your seventh guy off the bench who gives you a little bit of energy when the star point guard needs a 2-minute break. Who the fuck does he think he is? Patrick
a-
Beverley?
He had a hard life, buddy. He
did?
Well, he was named Beverley, so that's a woman's name to begin with. So that already puts him, it's going to already start him being a little bit angry.
Yeah, maybe there's something to that. Maybe the kids were like, hey, Aunt Beverly. Like, I would call him Aunt Beverly.
Aunt
That would be my fucking name for him. Hey, Aunt Beverly, Pat Aunt Beverly. That guy is a fucking deranged asshole.
Hot take. The Sixers needed him to beat the Knicks. They got rid of him earlier in the season. You have that kind of spunking guy willing to just throw haymakers from the bench. I think like in a town like Philly, that works where it fits the culture. But when you move him out of Philly or a town known for being kind of, like you said, a little erratic, then it doesn't work as well anymore. That said, his podcast is great. Not as great as the Davey Mac Sports Program, where you should definitely subscribe.
You've listened to Patrick Beverley's podcast before?
Yeah, when he was a Sixer. Because he gives the inside scoops. Like, he tells the stories you really want to hear about what's going on with the team.
So he's a fucking rat. He's a fucking big mouth rat. I don't know, man. If I'm an NBA general manager, what the hell do you want Patrick Beverley on your team for? Seriously. For all this fucking shit and all these headaches for what? 8 points a game?
Maybe he's a discount player. They got him for a good price. You never know.
Bet. Right. Anybody know how to unsend an email in the chat? Because we definitely didn't just invite them onto the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Now, listen up. Baseball, fair or foul? A guy went into Citi Field, Mets fan, with a white T-shirt. It just said, beers and dogs. Okay? And the reason why was because Tuesday was $1 hot dog night at Citi Field. And this guy wanted to see how many hot dogs and beers he could drink. And he kept a tally on his shirt. First of all, that was hysterical. By the way, I looked at the tally. 9 dogs, 10 beers.
Wow.
The guy seemed like he even had a little hot dog hat on, Roy.
Yeah.
Okay, I really enjoyed this individual. Mets fans found out. People started to see his T-shirt, knew what he was doing. They started to chant, "One more dog," and they started throwing hot dogs at him.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Listen to this. Citi Field security comes down and ejects the guy, the hot dog guy.
They ejected him.
They ejected him. They said, you have to leave because you're creating a dangerous situation. He was the one getting pelted with hot dogs. Fair or foul that guy got ejected. Roy Harder.
That is definitely foul. I mean, dangerous situation. Come on. That's the only dangerous situation is occurring in his colon at that moment. Eating all those hot dogs.
I agree, Robert.
That's foul big time. I mean, that's what you do at a baseball game. And my man just turned it into a game and was probably more interesting than whatever the Mets were doing on the field.
That is true. I believe the Mets were losing. A. B. 10 beers. It wasn't $1 beer night. It's $1 hot dog. So 10 beers, I'd imagine they're about, what, $8.50, $7.50, a lot of these stadium beers. So you're talking the guy spent $75 to $85 on beer alone. Okay, minimum. All right. Yeah. And he's there, and he had a fun idea. You're the guys making the $1 hot dogs. So he wants to go check out the fucking hot. He's going to eat the hot dogs. And then a whole bunch of people start chanting one more dog and throwing hot dogs out of it. He has to leave. How about crazy. Telling the people, stop throwing hot dogs? How about making an announcement? No throwing hot dogs.
Yeah, it's a sin.
If I'm this guy, I'd be a little bit pissed. I would do like a little media tour and be like, I want a free fucking game. Seriously. It's not that he can sue them for $1 million, but, give the guy maybe a few games. Mets, that's some chintzy shit.
Especially, Dave, have you heard about the secret contest going on right now in Major League Baseball?
No.
Does it involve hot dogs?
Close. Cheesesteaks. So there's a secret contest going on in Philly where you see how many cheesesteaks you can eat over the series with the Philly, when you're playing in Philly. And right now, I believe it's the Angels equipment manager has the record with like 17.
Well, that's not fair. The fat equipment manager.
No,
I mean,
he's
he's just some
jacked.
fatso who picks up the helmets. It should only be players eligible for this.
But they think who's the Mets guy that always gets accused of running around the bases too slow when he hits home runs?
Oh, Lindor.
They're treating him like the number one prospect right now. They're just waiting for Lindor to get to Philly. But if they're doing that, why can't this guy do it with beers and hot dogs?
Yeah, that's chintzy. That's typical Mets shit. By the way, Bronx Johnny was a security guard at Yankee Stadium. He would never ejected some guy for eating a whole bunch of hot dogs. What kind of fucking stupid shit is this? What are you supposed to do at a baseball game? And it was your idea to have the $1 hot dog night. What? And the guy came with a hot dog hat.
He came to play.
Like he was the best. He came to play better than the Mets that fucking night.
Yeah.
They had 3 hits. This guy had 10 beers and 9 dogs. Those are big time numbers, baby. It's fucking the reincarnation of Babe Ruth. Yeah. Who all of a sudden goes, oh, fuck, why am I in this shitty fucking stadium in New York? I got to go to the one in the Bronx. My ghost was supposed to be reincarnated in the Bronx, not Queens. Get me out of this fucking shithole, which is Citi Field. Who has
the MLB looks a lot different than I remember.
Citi Field, who has an entire concourse dedicated to Jackie Robinson, though Jackie Robinson legendarily played for the Dodgers. And they're still a franchise. Yes, they moved from Brooklyn to LA, but the Dodgers as a franchise have continued for 120 years. Yep. Dodgers are Dodgers. And yet Jackie Robinson for the Mets, he never played for the Mets. He played for the Dodgers. I've always been a little bit confused about that. I'm sorry. Finally. Oh, by the way, the Kentucky Derby did happen yesterday. Mystic Dan. I fucking lost my money. That's what catapulted this cold. I put goddamn the money on Epic Ride. I go, that sounds like a fucking winner to me. I can see it right now. Triple Crown winner. He's won the Kentucky Derby. He's won the Preakness. He's won the Belmont. Epic Ride. You know what fucking happened to Epic Ride? He finished in 48th place, which I don't even know how that's possible. Like 12 horses.
Wow.
I personally have signed up to shoot that motherfucking choke artist in the goddamn head. Okay? We don't accept losers on the Davey Mac Sports Program.
You'd be a good Sopranos character.
What was Tony's horse? Oh, Pyomai. Pyomai was Tony's name. And fucking Ralphie Ciparetto burned that goddamn beautiful creature to the ground. Nothing set off Tony Soprano in that entire series.
The angriest he's ever been.
Like his son tried to kill himself, and Tony showed more emotion with Pyomai. All right, listen. The last piece of business, then we gotta get out of here, and I gotta get more DayQuil, and then I'm gonna mix it with NyQuil too for a little party.
Robo tripping McDonald.
Yeah, baby. Did you ever do that? When I was fucking 16, I did the Robo Trip, which is you take the Robitussin Roy and you drink the entire bottle. You do 2 of them. You drink. Don't do this, kids.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you what happened. I did it when I was 16. I drank the Robitussin real quick. Then you pound the second one, and it has a very, very psychedelic, you fucking straight up trip. But it's like the darkest trip you'll ever have in your life. It's like dark, evil, fucking awful psychedelic trip. And then I proceeded to throw up. My friends were driving on Route 35 in New Jersey. I had to put my head out the window, and I proceeded to throw up out of the car window onto every single car that was behind us.
David.
Don't do the Robo Trip. You get the effects, and it's not worth it, kids.
It's a dirty, dirty trip. You feel like the best way I can describe this feeling is a white trash trip. Like you feel like white trash while you're tripping on it.
It's straight up like sinister feeling, as opposed to LSD, kids. Which Davey Mac, which Mr. Champion, Mr. David, has done many times, kids. Now, I don't do it anymore, kids. But one time I was on acid, and my friend Jason was driving. Did I ever tell you the story at the laundromat, Roy?
No, not yet. This is a new one.
I take 4 fucking hits of acid at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. And my parents, they were going to be gone for the day. They were going to return, I think, the next day or maybe late at night or something. And they says, you got one goddamn responsibility. You got to get our clothes at the laundromat. I go, okay. I take the 4 tabs of acid because they've left the house. And then at 1:30, I am so tripping balls and I forgot about the laundry. So I call my friend Jason. I say, can you pick me up? I'm tripping very, very hard and I have to get my parents' laundry. He takes me in. I go in. I go to the person. I go, I'm here for laundry. She goes, she's just staring at me like this. Like, does this guy have a gun? Like, this is like, or is he gonna like turn into Team Wolf? So I'm at one side of the counter and she's at the other side of the counter. She goes and gets my parents' laundry. Somehow she knows it's that one. And she tries handing it to me and I'm reaching out like, yes, just put it in my hands. She was literally 10 feet away. She was over here on this side of the counter. I was over there. But I thought she was standing in front of me because I was tripping so hard.
Yeah, messes with your perspective for sure.
Yeah, so I'm like, here's the laundry. And she's like, are you going to take it from me or what? I'm like, give it to my hands. And my friend's like, oh my God, I thought we were getting arrested. And then she's like, all right, that's going to be $40. And I just kept trying to give her the same $1 bill over and over and over again until my friend Jason actually paid for my parents' laundry bill. And I still owe him. Those $40. I tried giving her the same $1 bill 50 fucking times in a row. She's like, that'll be $40. Okay. It was just $1 I was handing her. And she's like, it's $40. Okay. Here's the dollar. It's 40 of these. It's 40 of these. Here it is. Here's the dollar. I think I was there. I thought I was handing her the first ever $40 bill. You know?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, come on. Like, how come we haven't had that yet?
Somebody's going to have to do it.
I mean, come on. That would be so much easier than carrying around 220s. What is Enzo doing now? He just comes over and they're just battling so hard. All right, guys, look. That's going to do it. All right?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm tripping right now, I feel, with the DayQuil, the NyQuil. But we pushed our way through it. Another successful episode. A lot of things are going on right now with the Davey Mac Sports Program. Exciting things. And I want all of the DMSP audience to be excited for them. Oh, nice. Make sure you're subscribing and sharing the show wherever you can. Thank you. Because we're going to be stepping it up slowly, incrementally, stepping up things. And that'll do it. Robert, any plugs?
Next week, Minnesota, I am at Rick Bronson's House of Comedy. Please, for the love of God, come out. We need to move some tickets.
Hell yeah. I love it. Roy,
you don't want to see Rob kill himself. So please buy some fucking tickets.
No, only Davey Mac can pull the Brooks was here on his phone. Only I'm hanging myself.
Yeah, no, I'm buying a muffler shop and going out like the Killdozer.
Roy, anything?
I am keeping all those tickets to myself, and I have nothing to plug. So.
All right. Well, listen. Like I said, this is the live experience. You want to rewatch it, okay? It's going to be here on Twitter. We'll keep it up on YouTube for a little bit, but then we're going to be mixing it down and presenting the full-on version of this very episode on Monday, May 6th. So make sure you're subscribing wherever you get podcasts, okay? We're talking the iTunes, the Spotifys, wherever. Also, though, YouTube for the video, okay? That will all be uploaded by Monday, and that's it. For Roy Horner and Robert Tamburo, I'm Davey Mac. Thank you and good Night, everybody!